Hi, my name is Layton, and this is my review for the Darkstar skateboard. It's good for all skate parks and smooth gravel. Yet it's not so good for grinding on curbs or something hard because it will mess up the trucks right here because they'll get all scraped up. It'll be very hard and it'll mess up your grip and balance on grind rails if you ever go to a skate park. And it's very good for skate parks, like if you were to do an ollie, it wouldn't scrape the bottom of the board off. Like I'm a street skater, kind of, so that's why mine is so beaten up. This is a good skateboard for grinding at skate parks, ollies. It's lightish, like you can do some ollies on it. But yet it's hard to do a heel flip because it's so heavy it won't flip good. So it won't, the wheels are okay for riding on smooth gravel, so you can ride it good. It's good for shove-its, inward heel flips, everything like that. Good, and it's nice and sturdy for if you were to do a truck stand like that, it would hold you better than any other skateboard. But if you do it on hard ground instead of smooth and you mess up on a manual, boom, the skateboard will scratch up. So yeah, it is a very good skateboard. It's okay for streets. It's much better if you were a skate park type of person. But if you were to ride around in streets, I wouldn't recommend grinding because it is it's not very good trucks for grinding on curbs. But you can. I wouldn't recommend falling over something on concrete because it's so hard. It might pop up, and this will go like that and fall because it's heavy-ish. But it's light, but it's heavy enough to come under you if you were to ollie hard. And it's got really good Speedster bearings, ABEC 3, I think. And 9-ply wood board. It's heavy enough to hold you. It's bendy enough so that you can do grinds at skate parks. But if you were to turn so hard that you would fall over, it would mess up your graphics here, because when you turn it's loose enough so that it will touch and rule on the graphics. So if you don't care about the graphics and the trucks and stuff, then I would seriously recommend getting this board. If you're looking for a not so beginner, but you're not the best in the world, like Tony Hawk, Ryan Sheckler, all those, then I would seriously recommend getting this board right here. And first, I would recommend starting off easy until you really get to know this board, because there's a lot of tricks that you would not know that this has. I figured out one. If you hold it, it's not so curved up like World Industries or Element, that if you hold your toe more than you would this, if you hold it over more and back a little bit, it would be easier to do a heel flip. And if you pointed your toe forward a little bit, like this, you would be able to do a kick flip more easily, like so. See? You can do it, spin it a lot better and faster. And I'm not a master either, but you can nollie easily, and it's nice and smooth for doing all your basic and equipment tricks. The bearings, ABEC 3, like I mentioned earlier, can be loosened or tightened. Taken off, you can get risers, anything for this board. But one thing I do not recommend, it's so hard, and it's not hard, but it's highly unrecommended. If you buy this board, do not take it up and, like, if you're doing caveman or a finger flip, heel flip, do not flip it, okay? You can do caveman easy if you have it on the wheels. Good. But do not, I repeat, do not flip it or throw it like most people do when they're angry. They're and like chuck it out of the ground.
Like this.
And do not like throw it, hard it, because it is a very loose board. And it's nice graphics and everything. And 54 millimeter wheels, everything that you need for a not pro but more than beginner board. And if you're looking for a nice graphic, highly skilled board, I would recommend getting the Dark Star. And that's my report.